Now today, what are we going to do? We're going to do lob shots. Now we're a little far away for a lob shot, just a little bit, although maybe this would qualify. We're 43 yards from that last disc. There's 3 discs out there, 3 hula hoops. In fact, I got these at Walmart yesterday, and it was sort of embarrassing walking out the thing with 6, and then I noticed, I can't do this anymore! Now, here's one tip for you guys that wear glasses. The first thing I do is switch my glasses to my distance-only glasses. You don't want to have the triple dippers. I have the triple thing. Then you have the bifocals, whatever. You got to have some distance-only glasses. All right. Wow, there it is. It does look closer than it did before. Now, I put 3 rings for a reason. There's 3 different golf clubs. Those are 3 different choices. Again, just like the chipping class, I tell you, this shot is won or lost before you ever hit it. You know, it's sort of like the 50 and 80 yard thing we did, but just a little bit closer. This is 40, and then we're going to go closer yet. So I got a bunch of balls here. We're going to set ourselves up around and go here. You've got to look at the ground and decide, you know, what's the best predictability here. That's what you're going to see in the U.S. Open if you watch some of that this afternoon or tomorrow. Those grounds are they're so hard, the greens, that you're going to see them leave a lot of them way, way short and roll the ball up. And it's sort of guessing how fast that ball's going to move on that surface is the success or the failure of the shot. Every one of those guys know how to hit 30-yard shots and 20-yard shots, right? They're on the tour, they're in the U.S. Open. Well, why do they have a harder time in the Open than they do on a regular tournament? The surface, period. Right? On a regular surface, regular, week-to-week golf tour event, those greens aren't going to be that quick. So the faster they are, the ball can move. The faster the golf course is, the worse off it is all the way around. Even on the tee shots, if the ground's hard, the ball keeps rolling, and there's undulations in the fairway, the ball rolls into some garbage. All right, so I've got here, and this is important, you've got to have the right tools. If you haven't got the right wedges, you're toast. Probably the most important club you'll ever buy is your driver. The second is the putter, or the putter's first or the driver's second. I don't care. You can argue about it all you want. But the wedges are number 3. All the rest of the clubs tie for 4th. Got to have good wedges, because if you don't have the right tool, you can't create this shot. So here I've got a 64, which I would generally only carry on a course like Pendleton. This course has a lot of elevated type greens, and you're way down below, like number 6. So you're down in the bottom. If you haven't got enough loft, you're toast. This is a 58 and a 54. And my gap wedge is a 50, if we want to count that as a wedge. So you've got 50, 54, 58, 64. All right? Now, if we take the maximum amount of loft first, which is the 64, and we say, hey, we're going to air this thing. We got to hit it all the way in the air. All right? Then I'm going to go to the circle. My focus is never the flagstick. My focus is where the ball is going to land. My target is where the ball is going to land. Where I want it to land anyway. It might not go there, but I want it to land there. That's my whole focus. And as you see, they're a little bit left of the hole. Why? Because that green's got a little bit of tilt to it. And the one that's closest to us is the furthest to the left of the 3. Why? Because